A global panorama. A look at diplomacy at the juncture of East and West. Presented by Sevinç Golmamedova.
Xeyr, qalib ölkənin qalib vətəndaşları. Global panoramanın ilk
Hello, citizens of the victorious country. This is the first issue of Global Panorama, and the topic to discuss is Azerbaijan's successful diplomacy during the post-war period. We will talk about the new realities in the region after the end of the Patriotic War, the current agenda of peaceful relations between Azerbaijan and Armenia, as well as political developments on the world stage. Strategic political steps have been taken since the end of the Second Karabakh War. An important result of such steps was the withdrawal of Russian peacekeepers earlier than expected, not in 2025. We remember that after the victory in the 44-day war, a part of the people had questions such as, what about Konkendi? What about the peacekeepers? However, the words by Mr. President, what, when and how should be done have now become clear to everyone. These political steps also include strengthening relations with regional powers such as Turkey. In addition, Azerbaijan is open to international partnerships to facilitate reconstruction efforts and ensure the stabilization and integration of the returned territories. And of course, this proactive approach not only strengthens Azerbaijan's regional influence, but also allows it to hold an important position in the international arena.
Təsirini gücləndirmir. Həm də beynəlxalq arenada daha əhəmiyyətli mövqe tutması ilə nəticələnir.
2020-ci ildə baş verən Vətən Savaşının ardınca
After the Patriotic War of 2020, Azerbaijan demonstrated its desire to resolve post-war problems through direct bilateral negotiations. The prioritization of direct negotiations underscored official Baku's commitment to the principles of lasting peace and exposed the multifaceted problems arising from the conflict. By prioritizing direct negotiations with Armenia, Azerbaijan demonstrated an example of diplomatic approach. The negotiations were aimed not only to resolve post-war problems, but also to create a sustainable basis for peaceful coexistence. The commitment for border demarcation and logistical opportunities through concrete examples of negotiations reflected Azerbaijan's strive to building a stable and cooperative future in the whole South Caucasus region.
Sabit və əməkdaşlıqlı gələcəyin qurulmasına sadiqliyini əks etdirir.
Müharibədən sonraki gündəlik üçün diplomatik səylərini
Day by day, strengthening its diplomatic efforts in the post-war period, Azerbaijan has established cooperative relations with countries such as Turkey. Turkey's support as a regional ally has not only strategic importance of cooperation, but also leads to peace and stability in the South Caucasus. And these positive relationships demonstrate Azerbaijan's diplomatic power that transcends regional borders. The example of this is the ratification of Shusha Declaration with Turkey signed in February 2022. The signing of the Declaration of Allied Cooperation with Russia, as well as relations with Georgia and Iran, vividly illustrate Azerbaijan's multifaceted diplomatic approach.
Çoxşaxəli diplomatik yanaşmaya sadiqliyini nümayiş etdirir.
Azərbaycanın müharibədən sonraki strategiyası siyasi
Azerbaijan's post-war strategy went beyond political negotiations to include humanitarian initiatives. As an example of soft diplomacy, Azerbaijan has channeled efforts to build trust and promote reconciliation. A prime example of this is the comprehensive assistance to internally displaced persons. Azerbaijan solved the problems of IDPs by providing shelter, medical assistance and educational support.
Təhsil dəstəyinin təmin edilməsinə sadiqliyini nümayiş etdirdi.
Azərbaycan Cənubi Qafqazdakı münaqişələrə
In opposite to the Western Europe states' policy, Azerbaijan argues against the double standards of the regional problems settlement in the South Caucasus. The inconsistency in the assessment of activities and the application of international standards is concerning. These double standards hinder diplomatic efforts and the peaceful resolution of regional conflicts. Azerbaijan emphasizes the need for impartiality and respect for international norms in order to achieve a sustainable and just peace in the South Caucasus. The country aims to address these issues through diplomatic channels for peace in the region.
Aradan qaldırmağı hədəfləyir.
Rəsmi Bakı Fransanın Ermənistanın hərbiləşdirilməsində
Official Baku expresses its concern about France's involvement in Armenia's militarization and assesses this as a potential threat to stability in the region. France's influence on Armenia's military capabilities, including arms supplies and military assistance, is a matter of debate. Given the history of the conflict, Azerbaijan views this interference as a blow to regional stability and peace, emphasizing the importance of a balanced and impartial approach to security dynamics in the region. Azerbaijan is trying to overcome the diplomatic threats of the French factor. The aim is to encourage official Paris to engage in constructive dialogue and prevent it from taking actions that could escalate tensions between Azerbaijan and Armenia.
Ermənistan arasında gərginliyi artıra biləcək hərəkətlərdən çəkindirməkdir.
Azərbaycan müxtəlif ölkələrlə, o cümlədən
Azerbaijan maintains strategic partnerships with various countries, including Russia, Ukraine, Israel, Pakistan, and Central Asian states. Baku demonstrates diplomatic maneuverability. We are actively involved in complex geopolitical processes and seek close relations with both Russia and Ukraine. Israel, in turn, is an important strategic partner with whom Azerbaijan shares interests in defense and energy. Pakistan, a longtime friend, provides support in various fields. Relations with Central Asian states strengthen regional cooperation. These alliances demonstrate Azerbaijan's multilateral diplomatic approach. In addition to strengthening Azerbaijan's security, it also contributes to regional stability and economic development.
sabitliyə və iqtisadi inkişafa da töhfə verir.
Azerbaijan is of strategic importance to the energy security of European Union countries, particularly in terms of securing natural gas supplies. The Southern Gas Transmission Corridor, a significant energy infrastructure project, links the country's abundant gas reserves with European markets. This diversification of energy sources reduces the EU's dependence on a single supplier and contributes to overall stability in the region. Azerbaijan's energy exports play a crucial role in maintaining regional stability and promoting a balanced geopolitical environment in the South Caucasus, highlighting the importance of consistent and cooperative diplomatic efforts.
Beləliklə, Azərbaycanın müharibədən sonraki diplomatiyasının
Thus, the basis of Azerbaijan's post-war diplomacy has been the preservation of its sovereignty, the delimitation of borders with Armenia, and the opening of communication lines, as well as promoting stable coexistence in the region. International mediation has played a significant role in supporting these diplomatic efforts, particularly in cooperation with Turkey, strengthening the international consensus for peace and stability in the South Caucasus. However, certain challenges have arisen, such as the adoption of double standards in Western European countries, which has manifested itself in the form of selective criticism of Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is also facing France's militarization of the region, and its main objective is to promote stability and prevent actions that could escalate tensions between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Eliminating the policy of double standards, fighting Islamophobia, and opposing French interference are all examples of Azerbaijan's active stance in shaping the sustainable development of the South Caucasus region. Overall, Azerbaijan's post-conflict diplomacy represents a multilateral approach to resolving conflicts in the region. Through diplomatic skill, humanitarian initiatives, and international cooperation, Azerbaijan has not only regained territory, but has also played an important role in cooperation and shaping a sustainable future in the South Caucasus.
Nəinki torpaqları geri qaytardı, həm də Cənubi Qafqazda əməkdaşlıq və sabit gələcəyin formalaşdırılmasında mühüm rol oynadı.
In conclusion, our analysis of Azerbaijan's diplomatic efforts in the post-conflict period shows that the country is shaping not only its own future, but also the future of the entire region. Thank you for joining us while we've been exploring the factors that are now influencing the geopolitical environment in the South Caucasus. We will keep you informed about the latest news and significant events.